We got a number of questions about the Scarborough subway.
Sure.
Paul Bretcher wanted to know, why spend $1 billion more on a Scarborough subway to serve fewer people 4 years slower? Paul says Nenshi had a point.
I think that this is a long-term investment in the future of the city and of Scarborough. I think we've got a unique situation where, it's seemingly unique, it shouldn't be, but it is, where 3 governments have agreed, they've funded it, they've made a decision after endless debates. I'm not going to reopen that debate again and delay it further.
You've mentioned your experience as the CEO in the private sector, and I mean, a lot of that was with Rogers, and some of the questions we got were people who maybe haven't had the best customer service experience with Rogers. So how does your experience there translate?
I think my job as the CEO wasn't to be out fixing people's cable myself. It was to run a company in such a way that they fixed it better, and I think we did achieve measurable improvements, and there's still lots of work to be done today, years after I've left. It's a difficult challenge when you are running a company or a government or anybody with millions of customers or people that you're serving and thousands of employees.
One of the claims that the mayor has made and will continue to make for the next several months probably is that he has saved $1 billion. And on Twitter we got a question from Joseph Curry wondering how credible that claim is. Does his experience as a CEO make him better than you at math?
With respect to his math, I mean, he includes in there, for example, the one example I always remember is he includes in there $23 million in savings because fuel prices went down. And I would say, well, unless there's something, I know that there are people who believe, and even I sometimes wonder about whether gasoline prices are controlled from the inside of some mountain in Switzerland by secret meetings. I wasn't aware if there are such meetings. Rob Ford was there and had any influence on that. So therefore, that shouldn't be counted in his savings. And I think there are other examples like that. So he's got this shtick that he goes around talking about. And I think most people have called into question the math. I provided one example of several. And the bottom line is there going to be somebody put into City Hall who's going to continue to be careful with the money of the taxpayers so that we have money for transit, have money for priority neighborhoods. And I think given a choice between myself and Olivia Chow, I think people might want to take a look at me as somebody who's going to be able to guard their dollars in a prudent, responsible way.